All right, good morning from Florida. The storm is going to start hitting us in a few hours. We've got Bee behind me. We've got Lady Larry right here. It's been slowly raining all night, so we've got water building up more places in the... We're going to attempt to make a quick little trip to drive around before the storm and get a bunch of footage of the before of the area. So stay tuned for that. All right, so this is my neighborhood. We are heading out of the neighborhood. Everything looks nice and manicured and good.
It's really wet.
Just very moist. All right, so we decided to go to Walmart Neighborhood Market to get more snacks because, well, we can. They are closed, big surprise, but what they have in front here is a water bag. So this thing does essentially the same thing that sandbags will do, but it is much easier and faster to put in place. The downside is they did not actually block off everything, so it is going to flood straight around it.
And what about and the carts. Yeah.
Yeah. So
they did it right.
The concept was there. The concept was solid. But the people that implemented said thing were lacking some brain cells.
So it's not going to work anyway. We should empty and take it to our house. Just jokes. Just jokes, guys. We're not stealing.
Nah. All right, so we are reporting live from the Waffle House. For those of you that live in Florida or any of the southern states, that little sign right there that says open, it is incorrect because we have made with a Sharpie on this door closed. So since the Waffle House is closed, what does that mean, Larry?
You're gonna die.
Back to you. All right, so we're now at the Circle K. They have pallets of water out front, and people are doing the honor system for water. So I'm going to get 4 cases of water because they're normally about $5 each. So door's a little bit wet. Getting it shoved through there's more difficult. And then, yeah, I'm going to grab 4 cases of water. All right. Walking outside to do an update. It is raining, not super hard, but it's been raining steady, so water is definitely building up. Definitely building up a lot. This is all water throughout here. Walking down to the end of the driveway to see what it looks like down there. All this is standing water in the yard. Hurricane hasn't even actually fully hit yet. This is just the outer bands. So, fun times there. Neighbors, they have way more water in their yard than I do. I'll do more updates later. All right, I'm now in the back, heading towards the creek. The creek is coming up rather fast. This is water drainage coming from along through here. From my yard where it's draining, I have a trash pump pumping water from up there towards the creek as well. The creek is moving. It's filling up rapidly. I don't know how much the trash pump is actually helping. You can see the water cranking through my yard, just trying to get to the creek. B for scale. And the storm has not actually hit us yet. This is just the outer bands. All right, well, the rain has let up a little bit. That just means we're in between bands. It is still raining. Here's the sidewalk to my house. So it's all underwater. The parking area is got a bunch of water in it. Walk out here to the actual... It's raining more now. Probably should have put my raincoat back on. Oh well. Walk out here and look at the ditches, see how they're doing. So the ditch on my side of the property is doing pretty good. The ditch on the other side, they're real full. Not as full, real full. Real full. Yeah. Not gonna be, the eye isn't gonna go over us until like 1 or 2 in the morning. So we've still got a few hours before it gets real interesting here. All right, going outside because I just heard what sounded like something bounce off my roof. So I'm going to see what that might be. Sounded like it came from over here. Well, I don't see anything. It's can't really see in the, well, maybe over there. It's getting pretty windy. I'll walk down to the end of the driveway and show you from down there. Okay, so this tree branch just snapped off and came pretty close to hitting Larry's car. So got lucky there. The winds are getting pretty good. It's not raining right now. There are white caps, so there's a lake right there. You wouldn't be able to see it from my phone, but I can visually see it. There are white caps on the lake, and that is not a very big lake. So that's exciting. Okay, I'm over by the garage. It's gusting really good. Of course, as soon as I go to take a video, it stops. Okay, the winds are picking up even more. You can kind of see it from the trees and stuff behind me. I'm gonna go walk down there and see what the lake is. Nope, I'm going back inside. I'm not gonna walk through the trees and see how the lake is doing. That doesn't seem like a good idea right now. Okay, storm update. We now have this tree down in the front yard. It's even more windy. Trees are blowing real crazy all over the place. Looks like there's a bunch of debris down. That tree right there has snapped over and is hanging there. This branch has snapped off and is hanging right above one of the vehicles. Can't do anything about that now. The sky is changing colors. We've got power surging on and off. Looks like the majority of the neighborhood is without power now. All right, just because Steven, son of Liberty, left a comment saying, you know it's bad when Wick goes inside. Well, I'm back outside. I just have on a Team Windy bump helmet now. Because being out here with limbs and street signs and trees and more limbs, you know, that would not feel good hitting you. All right, so we've got B back there. You can hear the power humming off at the substation. The Trump flags are all going strong along with the Black American flag because, yeah, got a branch down in the road. It's very hazy, foggy out here right now. Still windy. I think we're either close to or in the eye of the storm currently. Gonna close my mailbox that blew open. All right, we're walking towards the front of the neighborhood. This is the road. These neighbors have a pretty good tree down. We're walking up towards the front of the neighborhood. You've got B over there. I'm pretty sure we're in the eye of the storm right now. So we've only got a short amount of time to do a quick assessment of stuff. All kinds of debris. Not a whole lot of standing water, which is fantastic. Power's out in my neighborhood. Looks like the power's out over there. The lights that you see that way, that is the power substation. So that is a good thing if that area right over there is lit up, but we're not lit up here. That means it's a very short stretch to get to our neighborhood to have the power restored. All right, so we are walking towards the overpass. The power substation is right here. There is electricity arcing all through it. We're gonna get a little better vantage point and I'll show you what that looks like. All right, here's the power substation. You can see electricity arcing everywhere. I am not an electrician, but that does not seem like it's good. It is happening throughout the whole thing. Where the bright lights are, it kind of makes it harder to see it with the camera. But we're going to keep heading up towards the top of the overpass over 75. All right, we are now on the overpass. This is what 75 looks like currently. Completely empty. The power substation is over there. Electricity is arcing. There's power lines up there. You can see the sparking there. Way off in the distance there is a bunch of emergency vehicle lights, and then right there a transformer just blew up maybe 30 seconds ago. You can hear the hum of generators going off everywhere around here because there's no power. Like there's a couple city installments like right over there. You can see that little bit of glow. That is a water treatment area. That has power. That whole neighborhood has no power. They might have a generator or something. We're out of power. I think there's a vehicle approaching way down there. And yeah, way over there, they still have power as well. Yeah. We've been outside. The eye is probably about to not be over us anymore, so we're gonna head back. All right, me and B, heading back. That's the power substation. There's just some lightning off over that way. We can feel the breeze picking up, which definitely means that the eye is starting to pass over us, or is about to not be over us, I should say. We're on foot. We're about a mile from the house, so we're headed back. So far, this has not been nearly as bad, but my area was not in an evacuation zone, a flood zone, or any of that. We did get a whole bunch of wind, and we're about to get a whole bunch more wind. So hopefully it's not too much worse than this. All right, so this is the creek that goes behind my house. It is extremely full. So hopefully we don't get a whole lot more rain, because that wouldn't be good. Got somebody out driving around in the rain or the hurricane, so we're not the only ones that are out here, but we're probably the only ones that are on foot. But yeah, like the ground is saturated. So basically if it comes up like 2.5 more feet, it'll be above the little wall there, and then it'll start to encroach over the road. But I live back that away, so the creek is over here. All right, so now we're over here. The creek is quite full. You got a bunch of debris starting to clog it up, so that's not good. It's rushing very quickly through here. So yeah, still heading back towards the house. All right, so the creek, as long as we don't get too much more rain, should be fine. We've got another vehicle about to pass us. Actually, we got 2 vehicles about to pass us. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully people don't think it's over and realize it's, you know, just the eye, because that's that wouldn't be a good time for them at all. All right, we're back in my neighborhood now. Some more debris down over here. Luckily, there's not anything big that I've seen, so it'll be real easy for us to clean all this up and get it easy for all the vehicles to drive through here. But yeah. Okay, so these neighbors have a big tree down in their yard, so that's not good. We're walking. Oh, that boom, that was another transformer popping, so that's also not good. Yeah. All right, so in the past like 30 seconds, 4 more transformers have blown. Yeah, the heavy fog is starting to set in. Some more little branches and shit down in the road. Bees behind me, that's the light. All right, well, it is now the morning after the hurricane. Let's go outside and take a look around with light that you guys can actually see. So, branches down, tree down, bunch of little branches down.
This got some water in it.
The garage fan fell out. Bunch more trees and debris. I
find it somewhat comical that I tried to buy PJ's car, you tried to buy PJ's car, and it's the only one that got something on it. We can see a lot more of their house now.
Yeah. So, one of the other things that's awesome is all this, which I'll just keep showing you more devastation places, but the Trump flags all made it. The Black American flag, will get that flipped back up so it's not touching. Alright, the neighbors have a pretty big tree down in their yard. There's, a real big one down over there. A bunch of trees and debris and stuff down around here. I'll head up towards the front and we'll see what it looks like up here. Gonna go get some stuff cleared out a little bit and then hop on the Grom and see what's going on everywhere else. All right, is the Coast Guard rescue. That's the Coast Guard rescue helicopter. So that's nice. Here's the backyard. There's a bunch of trees and stuff down. The pool cage is only a little bit fucked up. Like, this all got pushed in. So that's super easy to fix. I just have to kick it out and screw it in the ground. Yeah, that's just from wind. So, doesn't look like anything major happened at my house, which is good.
Oh, some of the bags made it in the pool.
All right, got the Grom out of the garage. I'm gonna go start scouting. Stay tuned for that. All right, so I'm out at the first stoplight near my neighborhood. We got a bunch of people driving around. The debris isn't that bad up here. Nobody has power still, so I'm gonna keep going this way and see, because that's towards the coast, and see what it looks like that way. All right, so we've got a tree, big tree, completely blocking my path. So I'm just gonna go around it in their yard. Got the Grom out of the garage. I'm gonna go start scouting. Stay tuned for that. All right, so I'm out at the first stoplight near my neighborhood. We got a bunch of people driving around. The debris isn't that bad up here. Nobody has power still, so I'm gonna keep going this way and see, because that's towards the coast, and see what it looks like that way. Alright, so we've got a tree, big tree, completely blocking my path. So I'm just going to go around it in their yard.
Show me.
Alright, so there's a little orange WIN generator right there. That's connected to that silver box. That box is powering the stoplights right here. So the power is still out, but we've got stoplights operating off of little generators because people don't know how to treat them like four-ways when there's no power. So Telegram is not what I like to consider a secure platform. So because of that, you don't get to see the thing that I'm talking about, but you can hear why I say it's better. And that's why mine's better. All right, so me and B have some Ryobi battery powered stuff because from what I understand, gas is still scarce around here, but we have power so we can charge up all the Ryobi stuff, waving at the neighbors there, and we're gonna go start cutting up some of the stuff around here. Got a whole backpack full of Ryobi batteries. Hey, Ryobi, if you want to sponsor me, that would be awesome because all of my battery power tools are yours because after the various hurricane cleanups that we've been a part of, Ryobi fucking works awesome. So the stuff at the front of the neighborhood only took about 5 minutes. It was just some branches poking out into the road. So that's all done. Now we're back. My house is there. This is the lady that lives across the way. She has a lot of stuff in her yard, so we're just gonna go ahead and start cleaning this up for her.
ये मुसलमान का खून, ये हिंदू का खून। बता, मुसलमान का कौन सा, हिंदू का कौन सा? बता, सारे बनाने वाले ने फर्क नहीं किया, तू कौन था फर्क करने वाला? Turning to fate, turning to hate, turning to votes, turning to loads like a kind of black money.